Hello, everybody. Dave Neal here, stand-up comic, host of Bachelor Nation News. And we have Gabby Windy explaining her breakup with Erich Schwer. We've heard from friends and other people, but we're going to get straight to the source and see what Gabby has to say about why they broke up. She dives right in the award-winning Bachelor Nation podcast called Clickbait. And by award-winning, I mean it has a 3.2 star rating on Apple Podcasts. So we'll jump right into this right now. Do me a favor if you haven't already. Give me a follow on Instagram. I'm going to be posting some brand new stand-up comedy clips over there. I appreciate everyone's support. 2023 is going to be about us heavily investing in short-form content. So I'm going to need you out there. Also, patreon.com/Dave Neal. If you want to give me a gift this holiday season, join the Patreon. Be a part of our membership community. And this afternoon, like every business day, we've got Bachelor Rush Hour, the afternoon podcast that combines all of the daily Bachelor news with other pop culture news. And I just ramble on about my life. That's where you can get that. It's free, and it's got more than a 3-point-star rating. We're at 4.9. Of course, all of our negative reviews are people that don't like my politics. That's totally fine. We're left-leaning, but we're also leaning into the featured on entertainment news section. That's a humble brag, but it's because of all of you guys. And speaking of all of you guys, we last year raised money for Toys for Tots. We raised over $10,000. It was incredible. I think we raised more money than any other Bachelor affiliated alumni or anyone else that has a charity within the Bachelor Nation. You guys did that. You guys joined, you rallied together, and this year for Christmas, we said, you know what, let's support single moms. And we're getting some of the comments from the single moms, and I have to tell you, get your tissues. You should be proud of this. Dave, I cannot describe how overwhelmed I am by all the love and kindness I've received this week from you and the community. I'm wrapping presents for my daughter for Christmas, and I'm all in my feeling about how many people helped me so my daughter can have an amazing Christmas and birthday. A few left notes, so I was able to thank them personally. But please let everyone know that this means the world to me, that my daughter is going to have a good holiday and be able to keep the magic. Every day, I have felt the Christmas magic getting packages from people in the community. Luis, Megan, and Martine. And so many have been Santa for my daughter and me, and I am so incredibly grateful. So on behalf of all of the people that you guys have donated your energy and your gifts to, thank you. Thank you so much that we can share. Here's another person. Oh my goodness. I'm at a loss of words. Firstly, thank you so much for being you. The Christmas will be the best Christmas Hastings ever had in his 12 years of life. This will also be my favorite Christmas of all time. My heart is just so incredibly thankful. So, guys, when we talk about some of this dumb tea, who breaks up, who doesn't, just know we all have the ability to affect change and be somebody's highlight reel. And for that, I appreciate you guys immensely. Let's listen to see what Gabby had to say on the Clickbait podcast.
Hey, can we address the rumors about, like, you hate Rachel now and that you hate Eric? Can we talk about that?
Wait, I thought you were kidding. Are there rumors that I hate Rachel?
Yeah, honey. It's all over Joe's face, honey. Look at it.
Oh my God. Wait, are you teasing me? I'm
dead. No, we're teasing you. But how is...
I'm like, we were just at People's Choice together. I love her.
How is single life now? And are you cool with your ex, or do you hate him?
Straight to the point.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I think naturally there's like, I think we ended pretty amicably, and there's always time where you don't like speak to your ex after, but I don't wish him ill will at all. I genuinely think it was just like, unfortunately wasn't the right time for us. Like, I think we're in two different places in our life, which is hard to suss out on the show. I think you don't realize the bubble you're in until you try and make the relationship work outside of the show. And maybe, Joe, you can speak to this a little bit. Like, there's so much more learning after you leave the bubble. And I think we just are in two very different places in our life, but I don't...
Good. Yeah, Gabby, try not to loop me into your mess right now, okay? Don't... that's why you.
Did we lose her?
No, I think that's.
Did Gabby just pass out?
That's very well said. And what about? I know people.
Boy, real Barbara Walters level investigative journalism here. What is going on? This is why you don't do Zoom interviews. This is so horrible. This should have been done live in person. This is just, there's no chemistry. Zoom interviews just suck the soul out of. I mean, guys, let me Doesn't take much energy. I bought this for $60. It's a mixer that's going to travel with me. Look how light this is. You know what I mean? Get good audio. Get good. They don't even have. Anyway, my point being is that this is the most important conversation that Gabby can have, and they're having buffering issues.
Really want to know this because it's been a big rumor, the you and Vinny stuff.
All right, so then they just jump right into Vinny? Come on, that's all we got. That's all they're giving us. All right, well, Christmas doesn't come at the clickbait. So anyway, we do have this clip of video. Does Vinny have a chance at dating Gabby? I guess we'll play it. Let's see if this is any better.
Explain the you and Vinny meeting at Dancing with the Stars first.
Okay.
How about you explain that?
Did he talk about our Starbucks meeting?
No.
Oh, I'm dead. Because literally we were friends. I was in a relationship. I was in it to win it. He never had a chance. So I was like tunnel vision. I really didn't like flirt or anything. Like I'm always myself. And like
Yes.
Eric was in and out of the studio. So it was like, he gives me shit now. He's like, I know you just found out who I was 2 weeks ago. Like now I'm like, oh, are you mad at me? But, Coco, his partner was so great. We got along so well. So I feel like it was just like a natural relationship. Like Val and I would show them our dances and they would show theirs to us. So It was like fun kind of coworkers and stuff. And then, I went through the breakup, but it was like we were nearing in on the finale. I was so zoned in.
Our audience wants to know, was there emotional cheating happening? By the way, thank you to Paula. She said, Merry Christmas, Dave, Tasha, and Boone. And she sent me this Christmas card. Listen to this. You hit the button here. Hold on. How great is that? It's literally a light show. You probably can't see the lights that well because of the green screen, but how great is that? Oh boy. Anyway, we got so many great Christmas gifts and messages from people, and we've been opening them up on the vlog channel, but it's just been overwhelming. Thank you so much, everybody.
I think he got eliminated the week that it was announced. And like I had seen him in the elevator in passing. I literally saw him at Starbucks one day. I'm going to die telling this story, but I just got out of bed. I was so tired. No makeup. My hair's a mess. No bra. Like my boobs were down to my knees. And I'm like just trying to get a coffee because there's a Starbucks right across the street from the AKA where we were staying. And he was sitting there having a coffee. I'm like, oh, I guess like I'll talk to Vinny, like he's nice. Like we'll shoot the shit. And we were like laughing over, I was like, I can't believe like my arch nemesis right now is an 18-year-old with like the best dance technique in the world, which it's all jokes. So we were kidding, but I like hadn't brushed my teeth, so I sat at a table like diagonally from him because I didn't want him to like obviously smell. I was like, let me go grab my coffee.
Why didn't you brush your teeth first thing when you woke up?
I was just so tired.
Okay.
Like,
she said, but coffee first.
I literally, always, because I don't want to ruin the coffee, but I would just like roll out of bed, get a coffee, come back and get my day started.
I'm the same way. Why brush your teeth before having coffee? Coffee's smelly. Just load up all the smells and then get rid of them later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but good point, Joe. I never did it again in case I ran
Can't wait to hear from a dentist. Well, actually, gingiva. Okay.
into Vinny. But yeah, okay, so that is my perspective on things. And then he started commenting funny stuff like on my Instagram. And I was like, but I just think all men are full of shit. So I'm like, oh, this is like fun for me, because it's like just like flirty cute.
Okay. So all men are not full of shit. Not all. We can't say that, Gabby. We can't say that because you're gonna find a great man who's not full of shit, honey. He has went to the bathroom before he met you. Okay, he has emptied it. Okay. So I was at this party and Vinny was there and we get to talking and we had him on a podcast, by the way, and it was a great episode. I still love that episode. So we get to talking and we're talking about Dancing with the Stars, and he said that there was like a little bit of a like. There's kind of like groups of people and you guys were in the same group, if that makes sense. So he did say that. And so you guys got to know each other. And he asked me, he was like, have you met Gabby? I was like, yeah. He was like, so she's beautiful. She's great. She's awesome. I was like, I know.
Okay. God, so that's with Vinny. He would never tell that to my face.
Well, he told me, honey, and I'm telling you now because I'm spilling the tea. Sorry, Vinny.
All right. So let's just get down to it.
Well, so no, basically this is what he said. He said, she's amazing. She was engaged. Of course, I'm a respectable person. Like, we were cool, but like once that ended, I was already gone. He literally said that. He was like, and he's like, I live in New York, she lives in LA, but like if we lived in the same place, maybe things would be different. And I was like, I said, you always in LA. You always in LA.
I think they should go for. Why not? Just quit flirting and do something.
So I just have to say, I stand.
Okay, before we bring in our guest, would you go on a date with him if it was presented?
Oh my God, of course. I feel like that's like understood. But same, like we live in different states. Like,
all right, so she said she'd go on a date with him. All right, so let's see. I just saw this recently. I just had to pull this up right now. Vinny Guadagnino Jersey Shore star Vinny Guadagnino gives a tour of his $3.4 million downtown Manhattan apartment that he bought by drinking and fist pumping. Yeah, so if anyone out there wants some New Year's resolutions, be authentically you, and maybe you can afford a multi-million-dollar apartment here. So this was let me see if they have any good videos here. I guess there's it's a TikTok video, I believe, but it's a good looking place, but it's also not that big. Obviously, we know what $1 million gets you in New York is not much. But it's a beautiful, bathtubs. Here it is. Let's watch. Let's see if we can get this.
I actually own my place. I don't pay rent.
Can I have a tour of your home?
If you'll run with me.
Okay, let's go.
This way. Oh, let's go.
You got a dog?
Her name is Tita.
What's up? Dude, the view in here is insane.
I'm a big view guy. Keep everything like
it's
really
gorgeous.
Simple and minimal. And I love to cook. They call me the Keto Guido. Espresso machine.
The Keto Guido.
I gained this apartment from drinking and fist pumping, So I just leave this here to remember where I came from. Some MTV movie awards right here, the royalty.
Shit.
All right, so there's Vinny. I mean, he's got a nice place. Yeah, that's what. Hey, 3 point. It might be a lot of money, but it's probably going to hold his value pretty well there in downtown. All right, let me know what you guys think. So multiple parts. She's over it with Eric, and maybe she's going to move on with Vinny. Let's see how that all plays out. I, for one, would absolutely watch a Jersey Shore version of Vinny and Gabby exploring life together. And that's going to be it for me today. Make sure to check out the podcast Bachelor Rush Hour, where we compile all the day's content with the unique and original introduction. So even if you watch all the YouTube video, I assure you there's some new content you can get out there, some motivational speaking, and me kind of, talking about how I'm spiraling during the holiday season and trying my best, aren't we all? All right, folks, link in the comment section for today's final single mom of the day. If you haven't donated yet, now is your shot, and we will see you later. Bye, everybody.